What's up, folks? It is your man Jack Gill Podcast Show, where everything is talked about. And tonight is my sports night. We'll be talking about the NBA. Let's talk about it. What's up, good people? This is your man Jack Gill Podcast Show, where everything is talked about. It is my NBA sports talking. And before I get going, I'd like for you guys to subscribe to the channel. And you can leave some comments down in the comment section for me and let me know what you think. Well, the two games that I played today with the Pacers and the Knicks, and also the nightcap, the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. The Pacers ended this game so early, man. It was a shame, right? It was as though it was pretty much a AAU game. Of course, the series has been tied at 2 games apiece, and the young man that I thought that refused to lose did as much as he could, which is Mr. Brunson of the Knicks. But the Pacers, with a team effort, outlasted them by a lot. 89 to 121 score, which the game was pretty much over with the first 6 minutes of the first quarter. And you can fully see the difference between the teams, with one team with one player that can get his shot off, when the Pacers team, you have all 5 to 8 guys doing what they want to do, led by Mr. Halliburton. McConnell comes off the bench and does his thing, and everyone contribute. Team effort. Siakam with 14, Turner with he had 13, and Halliburton with 20. So it was pretty much a team effort. McConnell, like I said, with 15. Jackson gave him 10, and you also had Toppin with 14. So pretty much a team effort for the Pacers, where they didn't have to work as hard. Now this series is tied 2-2. Now the Knicks have to make their adjustment. What are we going to do with this running gun team when we only have a couple of guys that are putting up scores for it? If they can get their shot, which direction will we go? What adjustment will Mr. Thibodeau make for this Knicks team? You're going home, Madison Square Garden. How would things change for you? And of course, the Pacers done what they were supposed to do. Went on their home court. So it's like a 3-game series, the best out of 3. Now you have to win 2 more. Will you be able to sustain that momentum? Because every game takes a different flight, right? You're not going to be the same every time you step on that court. So now will the Knicks make the adjustment? Will they get Brunson back into his rhythm, where he's scoring at will, where he's carrying his team, or will it be the same old, same old? We will stop you from scoring and find out if your teammates can help you. And that was a great strategy. I think all the coaches need to understand that strategy, because if you take the ball off the best player's hand, now you asking everyone else that doesn't have that A1 player that's playing along with your star player. And as you saw it today, if Mr. Brunson is not hitting his shots, the Knicks doesn't have a chance. And that was totally evidenced today. I felt the game was over with the first 6 minutes of that game. No effort. And then when you had a little bit of momentum, it went out the wayside because we were missing easy layups, easy shots that we normally hit, wide open shots, or whatever the case was in this particular game. And you saw the Pacers hitting their shots, and the game just totally got out of hand early, and the Pacers just coast along the way. And shout out to the Pacers. They did what they had to do, playing at home, and even this series is tied now 2-2. Now has become a best of 3 series. Who has the stand power to make it to win the next 2 ball games? And That's why we play the games, folks. We could come out and give our prediction and think who's going to win the ball game, and you know that's why those games are being played. Uh, I want to jump now to the nightcap game, which was oh man, I want to give the Joker his credit. The Joker came out early and set the tone. Uh, he came out first half, set the tone, and showed why he won the MVP. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the Joker, and it's not because he's European player or what he is, but I think he plays the game right. I think he does with the guard building the ability that he has. And maybe I'm biased because he's not that athletic guy. Because I would look back and I would say, man, Shaq would kill this guy. Duncan would kill this guy. Elijah Warren will run ramshot out of this guy. But yet, he still put up numbers. I think he had 35. Let's see. Yeah, he had 35 tonight. And you can't ask for anything else, right? 35 with 39 minutes. 7 and 7. You can't ask for anything else from your big guy. You cannot ask for that. But man, him and Gordon did their thing tonight. All he was doing was catching the ball at a location and just throwing the ball back to Mr. Gordon. Mr. Gordon hit some big shots. Murray hit some timely shots. And the Nuggets has tied this series at 2-2. Now, Minnesota, what are you going to do? How are you going to make some adjustments? I was disappointed in Cat and the 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, right? That's what they say. He is a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. It's no way if you are the Defensive Player of the Year, and I'm talking about you, Rudy Gobert, you have to have more fight than what you had, my brother. That wasn't no fight at all. You have to show some kind of heart, defend. There's no way that the Joker should be doing what he's doing against you. If you are a 4-time defensive player, you have to show some kind of restraint. Disappointed in Cat. I like Cat. Cat plays the big man guy. He stretches the floor. Yes. Sometimes I like to see Cat go down and show his size, right? What I mean is go down and post someone up and make them respect you. See, they don't respect Rudy. They'll let Rudy Gobert do what he wants to do on the offensive end. They only have to guard 4 guys. And everyone else has to step up. Ant-Man, thank you for playing your game. You said you was going to come out and you would be ready. You were ready. Mr. Edwards had 44 points. 45 minutes, 44 points. Right? 5 and 5. No one else stepped up for him. Now, Daniels had 11. Towns had 13. 36 minutes. 13 points, man. That is a bad split. Bad split. He got Conley gave him 15. But those guys, last week came in, gave 11. I thought the coach made a mistake by not going with Reed Moore. And what I mean is Joker is killing Gobert. I thought Nas Reed played him better and more athletic, give him more of a challenge. And then I also thought he wait late to put Cat on him. Cat more athletic, give him more of a challenge. I mean, if you're just going to let him back you down, Gobert, shoot over you, I mean, that's no resistance. You have to show up. You have to prove and show why you are the Defensive Player of the Year. You have to shut somebody's down. Come on, man. You have to do better than that. Now, the tide had changed. who knows? Denver has their mojo back. This might be a 4-game sweep in the opposite way. I look for Denver to win Game 5 and give the Timberwolves a run for their money in Game 6. Now, who's going to ride along with the Ant-Man? Who's on Minnesota team going to ride along with Ant-Man? Joker had his guys. They were ready tonight. They made timely shots, played good defense at certain moments, and sustained this lead throughout this game. The Joker started the game off, carried the team, put his stamp down early, foot down early, and showed we're going to come here to play tonight. We are not going back to Denver down 3-1. Now, what adjustments are the Timberwolves going to make? What adjustments are the Knicks going to make? These series are tied 2 games apiece. It's the best of 3. Now you'll find out who is the better team. Will it be the Knicks or will it be the Nuggets? It's crazy because of the Nuggets and the Timberwolves series. The home team has not won a game. So whoever the home team that's going to win the game going to win the series. Don't let Denver win Game 5. I think the series will be over in Minnesota because they have shown no resistance. None whatsoever in Minnesota. None. You allowed this team to come out both games in Minnesota, get off to a fast start. Now you're playing catch up. And your team is not built that way. You were the number 1 defensive team in the league, and it has not showed up these last 2 ball games. Well, who's fooling who? Some kind of way, someone has to ride the coattail of Ant-Man to help them win a ball game, because now Joker has got his mojo back. And shout out to him, man. He done an excellent job tonight. He stood strong because those first 2 games, it was almost like he was in awe of the Gobert and Cat and Slow-Mo putting their body on him. And it seemed like he was wearing down. Had everyone fooled thinking the Joker should not have been a MVP. But you still had a lot of people still rooting for him. And I'm rooting for Joker. I like old Joker. I love Joker, right? It's the same with the Knicks and the Pacers. I love the Pacers team. They play together. I love Brunson. I love the Knicks. They play hard. And it's hard as a fan to see any one of these teams lose out because they play hard. But somebody has to win the ball game. Who's going to win the best of 3 between the Pacers and the Knicks? Who's going to win the best of 3 between the Nuggets and the T-Wolves? Those series are very interesting. Those were the games tonight that were played, and I think they were some good games. The first game, like I said, the Pacers and Knicks was pretty much a wash. It was over by the first quarter. Although Minnesota, the Timberwolves kind of made it competitive, but you knew those guys were not missing any shots. And like I said before, shout out to those teams, shout out to the Nuggets. They did what they had to do to stay in this series. That's all you can ask for them. But folks, I hope everyone had a great day. And matter of fact, before I go, man, shout out to all the mothers. I know this is a late Mother's Day greetings to all the mothers out there in the land. Hope you guys had a wonderful day, and without you, I wouldn't be here, and millions of people would not be here without a mother. So give your mother your flowers while she's here. Give her a hug. Thank her for all the things that she did. And mothers, happy Mother's Day to you. I know this is kind of late. This is a day late, but happy Mother's Day to you, mother. Love you, dear Harley. Folks, this is your man Jack Gill. Jack Gill podcast show where everything is talked about. And I'm just ranting about the NBA. Two great games today. The Indiana Pacers 89-21 over the New York Knicks. And also, folks, we had the Denver Nuggets outlasting the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, man. Which was really the Joker did his thing, right? That was so amazing with a 115-107 victory. Shout out to the Joker and Murray and the Denver Nuggets for doing what they had to do. And folks, before I go, I'd like for you to subscribe. Leave a comment down in the comment section for me and let me know what you think about who do you have to win it all this year in the NBA. And remember, don't let anyone tell you that you cannot succeed. You first must love yourself before anyone else can love you. Peace.